everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see and as you've seen by the name, I have gone for a glitter glam look. As it says, you can see it's glittery, it's shiny, and it's not for every day. Could be for every day. Anyway, if you would like to learn how to do this, keep watching and you'll see. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your comments, don't forget to like and share. Sharing's caring. Share throughout social media. So that's that. I love how shiny it is. I just sparkle and I have it all over my jumper because it fell out everywhere. Love this glow. Keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start out with some primer. I'm currently using an MUA face primer which has tea tree oil in it to help my skin, with the hopes that it's going to help. Then went in with some concealer in my skin tone and a beauty blender, just buffed out any areas that were red or that needed covering up. And just done that all over. Rearrange some lighting. And then I went in with my foundation. I'm actually currently using one that's slightly darker than my skin tone. Just dotted it on my face. So it was nice and dotty. And then back in with beauty blender just to blend it out. As I say, this is slightly darker than my natural skin tone, which is why I'm using the beauty blender for it. Also about to pile on a lot more concealer and powder. So I won't worry too much about the foundation lifting up too much. Although to be fair, this one really didn't. It actually gave quite a nice coverage. Once I was satisfied with that, I went in with a concealer in a lighter skin tone under my eyes. Buffed that out with a beauty blender. Chin, nose, forehead, everywhere you would naturally lighten out and where you would add a little bit of highlight. Also done the bottom part of my face, just under my cheekbones. And then went in with some translucent loose powder. Tried to use beauty blender, threw it on the floor, and realised that a makeup wedge was a lot better. If anyone has seen any makeup tutorial, you will know this is called baking your face. And I honestly don't understand it in the slightest. I just thought I'd give it a go and see what the difference was. Why do people do this? Really? Why? So then once my face was baked, I forgot to press record to do my eyebrows. So eyebrows magically appeared. Need a little touch up. Nowhere near perfect. But it's only makeup. So then I decided I was going to go in between the eyebrow and the crease of my eye with a light colour. I'll put all the descriptions of all the colours I've used in the description box below. Also went in with a shimmery colour in the same place. Mainly just under the eyebrow. I couldn't decide what I was going to do with my eyes today. And then I decided I was just going to whack a load of pink in my crease. Because, well, why not? Hot pink in the crease. You got to try it at some point. So I'll just buff that out. Good tip, as you blend upwards, release the pressure from your brush. Do not push down too hard, otherwise the colour will stay very pigmented. I find using a soft brush is better for blending. You might find another brush is better, but that's just how I like it. So there you go, that's the pink all blended out. I then decided to go in with sort of a orangey brown colour just inside that crease, give it some depth. Not that you can really tell too much. I noticed it started to take away the colour of the pink, which I didn't really like. Then I went in with a nude cream shadow just across the lid. Just to remove any colour from my eyelid. Did this on both sides. And once I was satisfied with that, I quickly tidied up any mess that I made. Realised it's probably not a good idea to actually put the cream down until you've actually finished doing your crease, which I learnt the hard way. So I went back in with the pink, redone the crease of my eyes, just to touch them up. With a mix of that pink and that brownie colour. And then realised I needed to put the cream base back down on my lid. So I quickly put that back down. Putting a nude base down is a good way to hold other colours, to make other colours stand out more. So on that nude colour I went over it with a gold. I found the best way of making the gold stand out was to tap it on rather than sweep. I then did a mixture of the two. Just done that until it was completely covered and as pigmented as I wanted it. Same on the other eye. So I decided this wasn't standing out as much as I wanted it to. So I had a rummage round and I dipped my brush into a purple and just lightly placed that along my crease line. And then blended it out. Did it on the other eye too, obviously, because we need it to be symmetrical. And played around with it for a bit. Still wasn't happy with it. Because, well, you know, women are never easily pleased. So I got a glitter brush and stuck it straight in some homemade pressed glitters. I made a gold and red and just stuck it all over my eyelid. To start with, I tried sweeping it on, which worked, but not as well as I hoped it would. So on the other eye, after I got rid of all the loose glitter off my face, on the other eye I dabbed it on. Nearly blinded myself in the process because I got a load of glitter in my eye, which I do not advise doing. And I put as much glitter on my eye that would physically stay on there, and touched up the other eye in the process. So then I got rid of that transparent powder that was left laying on my face. And then it was time to contour. So just a brown contouring powder. Straight under the cheekbones and up to the temple. Try not to make the lines too harsh, try and blend them out as much as possible. Don't worry if you can't blend them out too well. We can always do this with a lighter colour in a minute, which majority of the time I end up doing. And then just went around the top of my forehead. And along my jawbone. A little bit on the sides of my nose. And then I went in with a lighter colour, which was a white, just to go over the light areas, and also went over them contoured areas just to buff them out a bit. And just stick a load of powder everywhere. And that was it for contour. Next I went with, what did I go with? I went with blusher. Just on the apples of my cheeks. And a little bit more. Because, well, why not? And then next I done a little more around the eyes. I added that pink shade just under the waterline. I tried doing it with a very small brush to start with, as I didn't want it to be too bold, but I wanted to be able to see it, which I couldn't, so I just went in with a big blending brush and went bold. Just connect that up to the top on that outer corner. I didn't plan on wearing liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner, so this gave it a wing. I've done that for about 3/4 of the under eye. And the other quarter I went in with the gold eyeshadow. Gold eyeshadow went on the inner corner of my eye, as well as that last quarter of the waterline. Nice and sparkly. So then I couldn't decide what eyeliner I wanted to use. Didn't know whether to have black or white. So I decided to just try them both. Why not? See which one works best. I quite like the black, but I usually go for black anyway. And then on the other side I went for the white. In the end I decided I actually liked both of them, but I quite like the white more so on the actual waterline. So I ended up with the white on the waterline, and I also put a little bit of the black along the lash line. Mascara, because I don't do fake lashes. You can if you want, obviously. I just prefer to use mascara. At the moment I'm actually using the Benefit mascara, They're Real, which I found actually gives the same effect as false lashes anyway. And it's my favourite mascara at the moment. I also done a review on this mascara, which you can watch on a previous video. I'll add the link below. So don't forget, I'll add all the product information below for everything that's been used in this video. And if you would like to see a video of how to make your own glitter eyeshadows, please comment and I'll do a video. So I played around with my lashes for quite some time because I'm never satisfied with them, and then eventually I was. So then I went in for some highlight. Made sure I was nice and shiny, along with that sparkle. Because you can just never be too shiny. So I just put that highlighter on the top of my cheekbones. Quite a lot. And some more. A bit on the end of my nose. Top lip. On the, well, not top lip, the Cupid's bow. Cupid's bow, is that right? Pretty sure that's right. Hair getting everywhere. And some more highlighter. Okay, so on to lips. I wasn't sure which lip kit to go with. I didn't know whether to go with the black or with the dark pink. So I ended up going with the dark pink. This is the Kylie lip kit in Spice. Again, I'll leave descriptions and details all in the description box. And it was simple lip liner, which takes some time for me because I am useless when it comes to lip products. But pretty much got it spot on first time when it comes to the lip liner this time. If anyone has any tips on how to apply lip products, please leave your comments below because I'm very interested to actually be able to do my lips properly. So make a few faces and nearly done. There we go. So then onto the lipstick. Give it a good shake. Should always give liquid lipsticks a shake. I love the smell of this. And onto the lips. This colour is amazing. It's just a shame that I'm terrible at applying it. So the bottom lip went on fine. It's just when I get to the top lip, because my top lip is so thin, it just doesn't want to go on properly. So I end up overlining too much and looking like a clown. Which I thought at the time I did, but looking at it now, the second time was worse. And I actually ended up removing this about 3 or 4 times. Plenty of setting spray. And choking myself in the process. And then add some more, because, well, why not? And yeah, so there we go. That's it.